If you've ever sprayed a bug killer inside your home, in your kitchen, near your pantry, or in your closet, you've put something in your living space that was designed to kill living things. I'm not here to scare you, but I am going to show you what's actually in that can, why it doesn't need to be there, and how to make something that works just as well, with ingredients bugs genuinely hate and your family genuinely doesn't need to avoid. Most commercial pest sprays contain two things worth knowing about. The first is synthetic pyrethroids, lab-made versions of a naturally occurring insecticide. They work fast, but studies have linked repeated indoor exposure to nervous system irritation, and they're particularly concerning around children and pets. The second is propellant solvents, petroleum-derived chemicals that pressurize the can and linger in the air long after you've sprayed, settling on countertops, food surfaces, and fabrics. Neither of these needs to be in your home. Here's what actually repels insects: scent compounds that disrupt their navigation system and mask the chemical trails they use to find food. Certain natural scents are so overwhelming to their sensory system that bugs simply won't cross them. Our homemade repellent uses peppermint essential oil, effective against ants, spiders, flies, and even mice. White vinegar erases the scent trails ants leave behind. A small amount of dish soap helps the solution cling to surfaces. And water carries it all. 4 ingredients: no synthetic pyrethroids, no petroleum solvents, nothing your family needs to leave the room for. Here's what you need for one batch, enough to fill a standard spray bottle. Peppermint essential oil, the backbone of the repellent. Peppermint contains high concentrations of menthol and menthone, the compounds that make it so effective against ants, spiders, flies, and even mice. Use 100% pure peppermint essential oil, not fragrance oil, which is synthetic and won't have the same effect. White distilled vinegar. Acetic acid erases the pheromone trails ants use to navigate. Once those trails are gone, the colony stops sending reinforcements. It also repels moths and flies. Standard white distilled vinegar, the same kind you'd use in cooking. Dish soap, just a few drops. Acts as an emulsifier, helps the essential oil blend with water and adhere to surfaces rather than beading up and rolling off. Any natural dish soap works, including our homemade version from last video. Water, distilled is best for stability, but tap water works fine since we're not storing this long term. Quantities: 1 cup/240 milliliters water, 1/2 cup/120 milliliters white distilled vinegar, 20 to 25 drops peppermint essential oil, 5 drops dish soap. Step 1, add the water. Pour 1 cup, 240 milliliters of water directly into your spray bottle. We start with water first to prevent the soap from foaming up when we add the other ingredients on top. Step 2, add the white vinegar. Pour 1/2 cup, 120 milliliters of white distilled vinegar into the spray bottle. You'll notice the smell immediately. It's sharp. Don't worry. It dissipates within minutes of drying, and it leaves no lingering scent on surfaces. The acetic acid does its job and then disappears. Step 3. Add the peppermint essential oil. Add 20 to 25 drops of peppermint essential oil directly into the bottle. This is where the repellent power lives. If you want broader coverage, effective against moths and flies as well as ants, you can add 5 drops of lavender essential oil alongside the peppermint. Lavender is particularly effective against moths and works beautifully in closet applications. Step 4. Add the dish soap. Add just 5 drops of dish soap, no more. Too much soap will leave a residue on surfaces and reduce the effectiveness of the repellent by masking the essential oil scent. 5 drops is the sweet spot. Step 5. Cap and gently shake. Cap the spray bottle and give it a gentle shake for about 10 seconds. Unlike dish soap, this solution benefits from a quick shake because the essential oil needs to be evenly distributed throughout the water. Shake before every use as well. The oil will naturally separate between applications. That's it. 5 steps, 2 minutes, ready to use immediately. A few things I've learned from using this regularly. For ants, Spray directly along their entry points: baseboards, windowsills, door frames, and any cracks you can find. You don't need to spray the ants themselves. You're creating a scent barrier they won't cross. Reapply every 3 to 5 days for the first 2 weeks, then once a week for maintenance. For moths in your closet, don't spray this directly on clothing. Instead, spray it onto cotton balls and tuck them into the corners of your closet shelves or into the pockets of stored garments. Replace every 2 to 3 weeks. You can also add cedar blocks alongside. Cedar and peppermint together are an extremely effective moth deterrent. For kitchen surfaces and pantry shelves, spray, wipe, and let dry. Once dry, the surface is food safe. The vinegar cleans as it repels, which means you're doing 2 things at once. Storage. This repellent stays effective for up to 2 weeks. After that, the peppermint oil loses potency. Make small, frequent batches rather than one large batch. A fresh bottle costs almost nothing. A note on pets. Peppermint oil is safe around dogs in this diluted concentration, but keep it away from cats. Cats lack a liver enzyme needed to process certain essential oil compounds. If you have cats, swap peppermint for cedarwood essential oil, equally effective against ants and moths, and fully safe for feline households. So let's recap. 4 ingredients: water, white vinegar, peppermint essential oil, and dish soap. 5 steps, 2 minutes. No synthetic pyrethroids, no petroleum solvents, just a scent barrier that bugs genuinely hate. This batch costs almost nothing, lasts 2 weeks at full potency, and covers your kitchen, closets, and entryways with a single bottle. If you made it this far, thank you. These recipes matter to me, and knowing you're here watching means a lot. If you haven't subscribed yet, now is a great time. Because in a few days, we're making a homemade deodorant. No aluminum, no synthetic fragrance, just a few ingredients that actually work, and a recipe that's been tested long enough to tell you honestly what to expect. You don't want to miss that one. Drop a comment below. Which pest are you targeting first? Ants, moths, or something else? I read every single one. See you in a few days. And one more thing before you go. If this repellent works for you, make a second bottle and keep it somewhere visible. Not because you'll forget to use it, but because it becomes a habit. The moment you see ants on a countertop or a moth near your closet, you reach for it immediately instead of reaching for the can under the sink. That's the shift. Small, consistent, and it adds up. Natural pest control isn't a one-time fix, it's a rhythm. And once you're in it, you won't go back.